says the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has arrived Kano ahead of the party's presidential rally in the state. Asiwaju Tinubu, in company of governors of Kano, Jigawa and Zamfara states, has since begun stakeholders' engagement. TVC News correspondent Ibrahim Issa reports on the pre-rally activities embarked upon by the APC candidate. Now, Vice Presidential candidate of the APC, Senator Kashim Shetima, has assured that the Tinubu-Shettima presidency will place premium on tackling all forms of insecurity in the Northwest if elected. Senator Shettima gave this assurance when he paid a courtesy visit to the Emir of Zazzau, His Royal Highness Nuhu Ahmed Bamali, in Zaria on Tuesday. He added that they will also ensure jobs are created for the growing youth population and make sure the AKK pipeline is completed. The Emir appreciated the efforts of the federal government in addressing security concerns, but called for improved measures across northwestern states.
Zaman lafiya musamman ma a arewa musamman ma a yanzu a Kaduna a Katsina a Zamfara a Sokoto a Niger da kuma Plateau. Fi sabilillahi a Borno da Yobe da Adamawa an samu sauki. Alhamdulillah al'ummar mu su koma garuruwansu suna harkokinsu suna nomansu. Tun constitution kashi kusan 65 in ba su samu abin yi ba ba za a taba samu ingantaccen zaman lafiya ba.
The All Progressives Congress Presidential Campaign Council in Zamfara says the recent endorsement of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi by former President Olusegun Obasanjo is not a threat to its quest for victory. Coordinator of the APC-PCC in Zamfara, Senator Kabiru Marafa, says the party has put in place strategies to win next month's presidential election. Theophilus Darufai reports.
It is less than 2 months to the 2023 general election, which Nigerians will vote in the next president who will succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in office come May 2029. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo had a few days ago endorsed the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi ahead of next month's presidential election. But the APC Presidential Campaign Council says the endorsement means nothing to its quest for victory, as it has put in place strategies to win the election. Speaking to TVC News in Gusau, coordinator of the Asiwaju Shetima Campaign Council in Zamfara and a two-term Senator Kabiru Marafa says the party is optimistic of a landslide victory.
His endorsement doesn't mean anything to the APC as far as the North is concerned, or to limit it to my own zone. As far as the Northwest is concerned, it doesn't mean anything, nothing. It will not change anything. We have 7 states in the Northwest. As at today, 6 belongs to the APC. But if I tell you that APC is going to take maybe more than 90% of the Northwest, I think I'm not exaggerating. So his endorsement might mean something to Peter Obi somewhere, but definitely not in the Northwest. Northwest is the home of APC.
In a related development, the APC Presidential Campaign Council has distributed assorted food items to non-indigenous and the Christian community in Zamfara. The gesture, according to the campaign council, is to extend hands of love to the Christian community.
We live with these people happily. And the members of the coordinating committee said that, okay, let us contribute something and contribute our widow's mite to these people so that we can show others the best kind of relationship that is supposed to exist between one brother and another brother. So we expect other states to emulate us.
Representatives of the non-indigenous and the Christian community thanked the APC Presidential Campaign Council for the gesture and promised to deliver aid to the target beneficiaries. Theophilus Darufai, TVC News, Gusau.
The All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Nuhu Ahmed Tinubu has arrived in Kano ahead of the party's presidential rally in the state. Our correspondent Ibrahim Isa reports.
In Kano, the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu arrives ahead of the presidential rally in the state. His first assignment is a meeting with Muslim leaders from the northwest. Kano, as they say, is a swing state. The APC presidential candidate believes the ulamas are very pivotal in the society.
Without your guidance and counsel, the nation cannot attain the place that Allah has set for us.
For Bola Tinubu, the Islamic clerics are more than teachers, and the electorate more than students and listeners, who are key in the electoral process.
I urge you all to continue to pray and help guide us towards having a nation we all desire.
Senator Kabir Gaya and other supporters of the APC, who are in company of the presidential candidate, share the same sentiment with their leader, Bola Tinubu.
You can see the gathering here. Who is who as ulamas in Kano are here, and who is who as ulamas even in some states in the northwest are here.
Ulamas are important stakeholders in any society because they swing votes. They have a lot of followers.
Most of the people that recite Quran and most of these al-Majris, they are all reciting in Kano, and that's why it's good for us to invite our national leader to come here and address them, to show them the importance of these people.
Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, who spoke in the Hausa dialect, expressed delight at Bola Tinubu's visit and assured him of more support from many other key stakeholders in the state for victory to be achieved. The All Progressives Congress presidential candidate's next point of call was the Kano Government House, where he inaugurated an empowerment program initiated by APC House of Representatives candidate for Dawakin Topa Rimangado constituency, Abba Ganduje, where 70 youth were given kiosks, point of sale machines, and startup capitals. He then paid a courtesy visit to the Emir of Kano, Emir Ado Bayero, at his palace. The All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate would continue to engage key stakeholders ahead of tomorrow's presidential rally in Kano State. Ibrahim Isa, TVC News, Kano.
Ahead of the presidential election, governors of Bayelsa and Edo on Tuesday visited their Delta State counterpart and PDP vice presidential candidate Ifeanyi Okowa. The governors appealed to the G5 governors to sheath their sword and work for the victory of the PDP in the forthcoming poll. The governors, who were in Owalero, country home of Governor Okowa in Eka Northeast Council, said the visit is to felicitate him for the new year.
For us, we want a united PDP. And at all times when we meet, we always focus on the unity of the party. And we are not foreclosing speaking to our brothers. Even today, we've talked about that, and we are still calling on our brothers to be part of their own party and work in unity with every other person.
A new year, and at this time, we're supposed to go around felicitating as family, to wish each other well and pray together and hope that the new year brings good tidings. So we're here today to visit with our brother and, by the grace of God, our next vice president, to wish him good tidings, wish him well